Hi everyone, so I'm out here in the garden experimenting with succulent seeds with the help of Erin from Little Emerald Thumb, and she has a gorgeous Instagram account and also an Etsy shop where she sells plants and seeds, and she's even gone as far as creating these germination kits, and it has everything you need. And I purchased two, specifically split rocks and lithops. And if you don't know what those plants look like or what they are, let me show you. I have here this cool planter, and this is a split rock, and these are lithops. This is a royal flush, so this is a purple split rock, and as you can see, it's already split, and it's creating another rock right in the center there. So this will eventually split as well and create another rock. And this is, not sure what type of lithop. There's tons of varieties of lithops. Don't know this one, but there's also another one tucked in there. Not sure if you can see it. And it's doing so well with some elephant bush and some pink moonstones. But, you know, just in case you didn't know what plants they are, now you do. So I'm going to go back to the little box and I'm going to open it up. And there you have it. So she's got this sheet here with thorough information on everything. So it's front and back. Look at that. It's like just a full blog on everything you need to know, from what the kit includes, the instructions, 9 steps right there, watering, temperature, pots, the substrate, the fungicide, and it just really goes into detail. And you really got to appreciate that, because she really sets you up for success with this. Thank you, Erin, for spending the time to type this up. And you can tell she's got experience of her own. And that's why she can, you know, offer so much information about it. So I like that. So I'm going to get my little kit out. And there's also the seed soil here. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to try and be careful here because it's a breezy day here. I don't want anything to blow away. So there's a little package here with the seeds, the fungicide. She's got this little mesh cloth there. She even provides you a little stick so you can write the name on it, a toothpick, and another wooden stick there. And there's also topsoil, so the top dressing here. I'm gonna take this out here. She's also got some fufu. Provides a 2-inch pot and the little greenhouse that it's gonna live in. Isn't that cute? That like just pops closed right there. So she provides everything. Isn't that neat? So I'm just gonna start off. And like I said, I purchased two. So I've already sowed my lithops. This is a split rock, like I've said before. And what she wants you to do is first, I'm gonna open this bag up. Legit Ziploc bags here. There we go. And what she wants you to do with the seed soil, the substrate here, is she wants you to put it in a little container. Damp it up. So I'm going to spray it. I'm going to put that in there. With the spray bottle. Just going to spray it a little. I'm going to open this one up here. I'm going to take this wooden stick out, and I'm going to stir it gently without losing any of that soil there. And I guess this helps to finely distribute it in the pot, because I'm not really sure, but I'm going to follow the instructions just as she has written them. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to evenly dampen them up. That looks good. Grab my nursery pot there. Oh, and let me not forget the protection that she's provided here. She's provided this little mesh cloth that she wants you to put under or at the bottom of the nursery pot, and that's so you won't lose all that good old soil there. I like that. It's great. Right there. Now I will put in my soil there. I'm so clumsy. She wants you to evenly pack it in there without making it too tight, not too packed in there. So gently press and almost all the way to the top here. I'm going to just evenly distribute it. I have like an inch there, so it's not all the way completely to the top. I've got maybe less than an inch of space right there at the rim. I'm going to dust my table off here. Put this to the side. Okay, and now the next step is to put the top dressing. Right here, I'm going to open this up. And she wants you to use a teaspoon of it. I'm just going to eyeball it, and I'm just going to cover just the top of it. Very lightly. Okay, so didn't use all of it there. Distribute the top dressing evenly right there. I'm going to put this away now that I've used that. And now to water the soil. And what I did, and this is optional, she provides some fungicide to mix with water. And for the first watering, this is how I'm gonna do it, and like I said, it's optional, you don't have to do it. But let me show you the little capsule. Little capsule here with some fungicide in there, and she wants you to use half a capsule for every cup of water. And I've already done that. Because I already made, I already made one kit. So I'm gonna place my little pot in the greenhouse, and she wants you to water it from the bottom. I don't have a lot of experience with that, but it worked the first time I did it with the first kit. And this takes a few minutes. And what's happening here is that it's sucking the water from the bottom up. So in a few minutes, this will all start to glisten. It'll all be nice and wet. And that's when she wants you to sprinkle the seeds. And these are the seeds right here, because that's gonna happen like maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So if you want to forward this video, yeah, I wouldn't mind at all. This is probably gonna take a while, but I'll show you the seeds that I have here meanwhile, and talk a little bit about succulent seeds. All right, so everything is organized. So, I mean, she's just so clean about everything. This is a legit kit. I highly recommend that you go and experiment on your own with these kits that she's put together. But little container here with the tiny little seeds, tiny little dark seeds there. So cute. And when I first got into succulents, of course I looked into growing them from seed. And when I did a little research, there wasn't much information, first of all. And second of all the vendors that sold the succulent seeds just seemed so sketch. Everything looked so fake. It was in a different language, so you couldn't even understand. So that idea just kind of like, I never really thought of it again, you know? I was like, oh, okay, so I'll just propagate succulents the way I know how to, so by leaf and by cuttings, and that works out great. You know, of course, succulents push out seeds, you know, but I think it's a lot easier to grow them by cuttings or, you know, by propagating them by leaf personally, because this is going to take a while, you know, for them to fully like become adult plants. It's going to take a while. So this is really just, you know, a game of patience here. And I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to happen. The top is starting to become wet. So it's starting to change color. It's starting to become a little darker there. So that didn't take too long. So I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes before I sprinkle my succulent seeds there, or my split rock seeds, I should say. And why not just write on this split rock with a pencil here while I wait. That's cool. All right, so now I'll always know what it is. And it's almost done here. Thank you for your patience if you're still watching. If you didn't forward completely down to the finished little kit here. But don't you just love it how she provides everything for you? Oh my gosh. I was waiting for this, Erin. Thank you so much. You can tell that she really cares about this. She really, really cares about this. About this whole process. And that you don't need to get scammed by other people to grow your own succulent seeds. So I'm just checking this little paper out. Okay, so I'm here on the 8th, no, sprinkle seeds, no. So I'm on the 6th step here, what I'm doing now. So the 7th. Sprinkle seeds over the substrate and avoid clumping them all in the center of the pot. Either sprinkle as you would with seasoning on food. Place them individually with a damp toothpick, which he provides here. The toothpick. Or brush them off a paper with a soft paintbrush for even distribution. So I'm gonna place my little pot in the little greenhouse, and I'm gonna keep it closed until the actual germination starts to happen. And she wants you to keep the little greenhouse in a bright location with no direct light on it. So I'm gonna keep it outside on top of my little potting bench here. I have a shelf, and that's where I'm gonna keep it. And keep it closed until the germination starts happening, and that can take up to 3 to 21 days, depending on the species, she says. And once it does start to germinate, I will open this little house. It says here for once they begin to germinate, open the greenhouse for an hour or two each day. This will allow the pot to get plenty of airflow and prevent damping off the seeds. And then as they grow bigger and bigger, I will increase the opening time. And this process is called hardening off, she says. So, I mean, gosh, so much information here. Anyways, okay, I got So sidetracked there, but now I know what to do. And now you know what to do if, you know, if this is a little daunting to grow, you know, succulents from seed. Oh my God, it's not daunting at all because she provides everything for you, all the information. So I'm going to just shake some of that water off, put that to the side, and let me just throw this out. Okay, and I'm back, and now that the soil has completely absorbed all that water, everything is nice and glistening as she says that it should. I'm gonna grab my little seeds here and I'm gonna place them in my hand. So there's one on the top there. Okay, so I'm making sure that they're all at the bottom of this little container here. Oh gosh. I'm gonna dump them in my hand. There they go. I'm gonna be careful here. And I'm gonna try to evenly sprinkle them as best as I can here. Okay, and with the toothpick that she's provided, I did have a little clump here that I'm just gonna separate there. And she doesn't say anything about pressing them down or nothing. She just simply says sprinkle them on top of the top dressing. And I think that they're all kind of even there. They're really small and they kind of blend in, so it's kind of hard to see. But that's it, making sure there's no seeds on that toothpick. And this right here, this little stick she calls the rain gauge, and it's going to, she wants you to stick it on the side here, and that will help you measure how moist the soil is under. So we're gonna keep it in there, and every time that I want to know if it needs to be watered, I'll just take this out, check the tip there, and if it's dark, then I know that it's nice and moist. But if it's light, like the top here, then that means that it's dry and that I need to water. So I'm gonna be very careful every time I do that actually. I'm gonna put my little split rock sign here. Oh, so cute. And why not the date? Today is August the 1st. So August 1st, and right there, 2019. Just so I can know when the magic happened. Place this there. Close up the little greenhouse. Oh, it's adorable. And now it's gonna do its little greenhouse effect, where it's gonna create all this moisture on the top. It's gonna keep it nice and damp in a little warm place where it can like incubate and hopefully germinate. I'm gonna keep this in a shady location, bright shady location. Outside, that's where I'm going to keep it, and I will give you the updates as soon as I see some life coming out of these seeds. Thank you for watching. Follow Erin. She has a great IG account and an Etsy shop. You know, go ahead and get yourself a little germination kit. You know, like I said before, she really wants you to succeed, and she provides everything that you need. Little emerald thumb. Thank you so much, Erin. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.